Hello, this is Vonda Downs, and I'm on the phone with Dave Moore today. And we'd like to welcome you to this webinar. We are going to be sharing real estate-specific ideas that you can use to help build your relationships in your real estate business, as well as your mortgage business. There are some folks that are loan officers on the line. We're going to be sharing some tips that you can really use in really just about any service type industry. And when you are in a service industry, which means your relationships are the most important piece to your business, it really is important for you to be focusing on building those relationships, staying in touch, and continuing to grow those relationships over time. And yet that can be very difficult to do. You need systems in place to be able to make that happen, or it'll usually fall by the wayside. And as you're thinking about your relationships, really any type of relationship that you have, whether it be personal or business, every time that you communicate, you are either putting in a positive deposit into that relationship or a negative deposit. And how you communicate is very important for your business. So we're going to share with you some ways that you'll be able to stay in touch with your clients, communicate in a way that's putting in those positive deposits and really helping you to be successful with your real estate or mortgage business. So we're going to be showing you a system called SendOutCards. And this system is a relationship building system. You can use SendOutCards for your business. You can even use SendOutCards for your personal needs with friends and family. And we're going to show you, though, some ways that you can specifically use this in your business. And I have on the line with us today Dave Moore. He is a realtor. He's a realtor in Colorado Springs, Colorado. He has been successfully using the SendOutCards tool for his real estate business for several years. So he's going to be sharing with us some specific campaigns. Before we jump into the campaigns that Dave's going to share with us, I want to share with you a couple of ways to stay in touch that are really more on a personal level. And so when you're talking about your relationships with your clients, there are a couple of things that you can do to really help build those relationships. You want to have that client or that prospect think of you as someone who is really more than just a real estate professional trying to get their business. You want them to think of you as someone that they know, that they like, that they trust, someone that's a friend, someone that they would even feel comfortable referring to a friend of theirs. Because if you can build your business on repeat business and referral business, you are going to be much more successful than having to spend time and lots of money trying to bring in new business. So we're going to show you some very simple things that will help you build that repeat business and that referral business. And the part that I'm going to cover for you first is staying in touch in a relationship-oriented way. And right here on the webinar, I am on the main menu of my SendOutCards system. And if you're new to SendOutCards, let me just give you a quick overview, and then we'll jump into some specific cards that you can send out. But SendOutCards is an online greeting card and gifting system. So you can send out a real printed greeting card that's in your own handwriting with your signature, but you can do it right from this website. So pretty amazing product. And we all know the importance of a personal thank you card, just a card showing your appreciation for an appointment or for business. And most of us on the call probably have heard from books that we've read or seminars that we've gone to that personal touch in showing appreciation and gratitude to the people that are giving you their business or their time is something very, very powerful to do. Now, I find as I talk with hundreds and thousands of business professionals that probably about 5% of them actually do a good job with sending out those personal thank you cards. So I'm going to show you how you can do that very easily and quickly with this SendOutCard system and save money and time doing it. So right now I'm on my main menu, and if I were going to send a thank you card to someone that I just had an appointment with, or maybe I just had a great phone call, or someone let me give a presentation to them, I can go right into Cards and click on Cards on the red toolbar. I can go over on the left-hand side and choose a category. There are thousands of cards already loaded into the system. I'm going to go back. It lost my login, so let's do that here for a second. Going back to main menu, here we go. I'm going to click on cards at the top of the red toolbar. And you'll see on the left-hand side categories. You could click on birthday, and it'll bring up all different types of categories underneath birthday, expressions, congratulations, thank you, sympathy, even holidays, and under special interest you'll see business-related cards. But we're going to go ahead and go to a thank you card. And when you click on thank you, it's going to bring up just the thank you cards here on the system. And there are many to choose from, or you can create your own card by doing a Picture Plus card. It's up in the top left-hand corner. I'll be showing you some examples of Picture Plus cards, but that's when you want to upload your own image on the front of the card and create your own card. For this first card, though, we're going to use one of the stock cards. I'm going to click on a thank you card. It'll make it larger so you can see it better, and if you click on inside at the top of the card, it'll show you what's written on the inside, the cover and the inside. We can make any card on the system into a postcard, a 2-panel card, a 3-panel card, or even a big card, which is about an 8 by 11. So if you want to make a really big impact, send a big thank you. Those big cards work out really nicely. So you choose the type of card that you want to create, and it just simply opens up the card for you. You'll see right here on the screen that we've got the inside of the card. This is the card that opens top to bottom. So I'm just going to type a note under, so very much. So it says thank you on the cover, so very much on the inside. When I click here to type my message, it opens up a text box. And then underneath the text box, you'll see a toolbar. So you can choose the font that you want to type in. You can choose, or the size, excuse me. You can choose the type of font, and there are lots of fonts on the system, but if you will submit to us your own handwriting, we have a form that you fill out, then you can choose to type in your own handwriting. You can also choose the color ink. So right here I could say, thanks so much for joining our webinar today. We appreciate your time. So as I started typing there, that's my handwriting that I submitted to SendOutCards. So I love the personalization there. I'm going to return and now put my signature. Right here it says Insert Signature. I can choose from any of the signatures that my husband and I have put in there. I'll just put Vonda and put that right under my note. I can even center that if I want. By highlighting it and clicking Center, I could center my signature. And I could put Vonda Downs if I want. Or if you choose a card and maybe you like the front of the card but you want to rewrite the inside, you can click Overwrite Message. It'll take the inside part of the card out and you can put whatever you want on the inside. So also you can choose pictures, templates, or elements to completely design a custom card. But for this one we're just going to make it simple. Thanks so much for joining our webinar today. We appreciate your time. I'm going to click Continue in the bottom right-hand corner. The next page is simply an envelope, just like you would address it if you were writing on it at your desk. But this has a full contact manager built into it. So I'm going to choose from my contact manager. I'm going to put in the last name of the person that I'm searching for, and you'll notice that here are the people that I have, the last name Moore. So I'm going to send this over to Dave and Maureen Moore, choose contact, and now it's going to just automatically fill in the address. Now another thing you can do with the contact manager, we'll be showing you campaigns here in just a moment. We're also going to be giving you free campaigns that you can load into your account so that you're ready to start using it immediately. But you can choose a group to send a campaign to. So let's just say you're getting ready to do a holiday card. That could be for Happy New Year or Valentine's Day or spring, 4th of July, or Thanksgiving or Christmas, you name it, whatever you want to do. You can create a card, save it as a campaign, and then send it to your whole group list in your contact manager. So you can have a list for clients, prospects, family, friends, and that way you can create a card, send it to the whole group with one click. So for this particular card, though, this is just one card to one person. We're going to click Continue. And then 50% of the time, surveys have shown us that an individual, when they send a card, needs to also attach a gift. If you're saying thank you for the listing presentation, You can choose from the SOC gifts. When you click on that, you're going to see multiple categories, and there's everything from a box of brownies to a gift basket or a baby gift if you're sending to a friend having a baby, a wedding gift, you name it. So I'm going to click on gourmet gifts, and then I'm going to click on bakery. And there are lots of different items to choose from, anything from a small pack of brownies, a 2-pack of brownies, all the way to a huge sampling of all kinds of fun gifts that you can send. So you choose what you want, and it attaches it to the card. Now, there are also many gift cards available. So I know many of you send out thank you cards and put in a $5 Starbucks card, but you have to go to the Starbucks store, you have to get the cards, you have to get the greeting cards, write in them, stuff them, stamp them, mail them. It really is something that's quite time consuming. With this, you just type your note, choose that you want a $5 Starbucks card, and it will attach it right to that gift. Or you can simply click continue without gift. The last page is a confirmation page letting you know who it's going to. The send time is defaulted to immediate. And you can choose a specific date if you want in the future, or you can also create a birthday campaign where you set up the card, put in that you want it to go out on the birthday, and then just send it to your list. The card will automatically be mailed out the week before their actual physical birthday. So you could set that for the whole year, and it will automatically go out. Then you just click this Send Card button in the bottom right, and your card is then in the mail. It will say your card is on its way and it's in the mail. So when you leave it immediate, anything you do by midnight tonight is in the mail tomorrow. And those cards go out every day, Monday through Friday. So I'm going to head back over to main menu and then just give you a couple of other examples. Obviously, your personal thank you cards are so important. And if you can actually send that thank you card within like 60 seconds or less, then you're most likely going to get that done a lot more often. Also, when you hear about a client, having a baby or getting married or getting a promotion at work or even a sympathy card, if you're able to act on those promptings that come into your mind every day and really just be involved with your clients on that more relationship level, it's going to help build your relationships and stay in touch with them on a regular basis. So for instance, let's take having a baby. You can use ideas from Facebook on this. Your clients, if you're friends with clients on Facebook or friends, a lot of times they'll put pictures of the new baby or pictures of the wedding or congratulations, we're engaged. They'll tell you all kinds of things on Facebook. And so what I'll do is just watch for those, and then I'll take pictures from Facebook, which I can just copy, and really within a minute or two, I can send a personal custom card. I'm going to show you an example of that. I'm going to go to Contacts here on the red toolbar, go down and click Find a Contact, and I am going to put in the name of someone I sent a card to, and I'm going to go over and just click View Contact and scroll down, and then I'm going to see Action Log. This is just a little tip where it keeps track of everything that you send to that person over the years. So for instance, I can pull up from December 2011 and see that I sent a Christmas card to this client. I can go and look at January 28th of 2011 and see the baby card that I sent. So it'll show me what I sent to that person, and I have a record of it forever. So this was just some pictures that were on Facebook. I just downloaded them, saved them on my desktop, and then just uploaded them into SendOutCards. Super easy. And I put the picture here on the front of the card. This is just a template. You don't have to be super creative. Just use a template that's already there. And I just used it in the SendOutCards system. We have a short 5-minute video that will show you exactly how to do that. Super easy. And then I just clicked and dragged over the picture. I put the new baby's name right here. And then on the inside, when you open up the card, this is a picture of mom with baby, and this is grandma and grandpa, and these are our friends who are also clients of SendOutCards. So I sent a congratulations card, put our signature there, and clicked send. It took me a minute or two. I was done, sent this card. I get an email back several days later when he got it in the mail that said, Vonda, absolutely love the card. I carry it with me everywhere I go. Well, of course he does. It's a picture of his new grandbaby. So when you take just a minute or two to do something personal and thoughtful for a client, it's something that they're going to cherish and most likely carry around with them. And guess what? When they're going, oh, where'd you get that card? And, oh, my realtor sent it to me. Isn't that nice? Wow. Yeah, that's really nice. So you're doing things that are helping you to celebrate life with your clients, your friends, and family, and it's always going to come back to bless you in the long run, and it's also going to come back to build your business. So those are ways that you can stay in touch with birthday cards. We make it easy. If you use the SendOutCard system, you put it in place for the year, and you don't have to think about it. It's going to send that heartfelt birthday card out. And then when you see those special occasions, just go right in and take a minute to send that heartfelt message, celebrating life, encouraging and caring about the people that you're building relationships with. So that's the first part I wanted to share with you on just simply staying in touch via relationship, with the way you would build relationships with a friend or family member. Do that with your clients. Let them know that you care about them, that you have their best interest at heart. Now, secondly, we're going to talk about target marketing. And I have Dave Moore on the line, realtor out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, and he's going to share with you how you can also use the SendOutCard system to do some target marketing for your clients. So, Dave, you there?
Yeah, Vonda, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Hey, I'm going to revert a little bit. I just wanted to share something with you just to kind of bring home what I did just the last week or so with the thank you cards. In the month of December, I closed several houses, and I had a total of 5 referrals out to other agents I had to send. So, they get their referral check, and in addition, I send them a thank you card. And in the thank you card, it's very personal. It has information about them, the site they work on, and thanking them for their business. And attached to it, I put a box of eight of the gourmet brownies. Well, you know it, before a few days, every one of them has texted me, called me, emailed me, thanking me. And the referrals that have come from the 5 of them in the last 2 weeks have actually gone considerably up. So very, very, very effective.
I guess who they're going to call next time they have a referral, right? They'll be calling Dave Moore for some more of those yummy brownies.
They're looking for more of the brownies, right? So I've got a total of 10 more going out this week to other agents that haven't sent one to me for a while, and we're going to see if we can get those relationships going again too. So anyway, what I wanted to cover is in real estate, we tend to have need for some target marketing. Some of you guys may or may not. Now, I'm flying in the blind. My system won't come up for some reason. So Vonda's going to drive, and I'm going to be explaining. So we're going to start. I do some work with notice of election and demand in Colorado. Is basically the first step of a foreclosure, and I get those notices. I decide who I'm going to talk to or whatever, and I create my list. I put it in, and I have a campaign. And Vonda, you're going to go to the, I'm looking at the NAD 5 card every 5 days.
Okay, so we're just going to go to cards and click on campaigns, and this is where you'll see stored any campaigns you've created, and you can use these over and over and over again. So Dave, the one we're going to here is?
I think it says 3 NAD 5 card every 5 days, or may not have the 3 in front of it.
Okay, I'm going to be with you in a minute. I'm not seeing alphabetically what I named it. Sorry, I'll get it.
Okay, just let me know. I'm going to start talking again. And what this is it's a 5-card campaign that I've created. When I get daily updates from the Public Trustee's Office of everything that gets filed for notice of election and demand. I'll look through it and say, I want to work with this. I want to work with these. These are prospects that I'd like to target and see if I can help them maybe sell their house, either a short sale or just help them through the process, answer questions. So I have a 5-card campaign that goes out every 5 days once I initiate it. So if the list came out on Monday, I'd hit immediate. 5 days later, the second card would go out, 10, 15, and 20. What it is it's just kind of an introduction to who I am and what I'm doing, and gives them an opportunity to give me a call. It's a very soft way to get a hold of them. It goes in the nice envelope, addressed to them. I use their first names, which you'll see it allows to your first name, spouse's first name. If they're both in there, they go to them, and then they get the first card. And they may or may not give me a call. Within 5 days, they'll get a second card, and it talks. The second card is going to talk about. I'm opening it on my system.
And
is
I'm
yours up yet?
as you talk. Yep.
Okay, so it's the one with the little guy walking.
Yep.
Okay, the little stick figure or whatever. And it just says, dear first name, spouse's first name, there's still a way to solve your housing and mortgage challenges. And it basically says, give me a call, I'm here to help. And then I put a little disclaimer that if it's currently listed, disregard the message. But then I put a little personal message over into it, put it into my handwriting. And you won't see that in yours because it's been transferred over, but you'll be able to put your own name in there. And it says, let's find a way through all of the hurdles that works for you. Give me a call. And it is signed. My signature is actually on my cards. So then what I do is if they call me and they want to talk, or they call up and say they're going to do something else, I can terminate the campaign. I can stop the remaining cards from going. So that's just what I use for foreclosures to try and work with them.
Wonderful, that's great.
And it's been pretty effective. Again, you can kind of target what you want to look for, or you can just shoot it all out to everybody, or create a campaign. I have a postcard campaign as well. So if somebody says, "Oh, I don't want to go the full card does have an impact. When they open it, they open yours, they get tons of mail. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to go to a campaign called Dave Beeson. I don't know if any of you guys have ever chased expired listings. They can be very provocative. But you got to get your foot in. One of the things this does is Dave Beeson is a real estate professional that does a lot of letter writing. He's very, very big on the fact of making the personal contact. This is a 9-card system. And again, it goes out every 4 days, unlike the other one was 5. And they get a first card, and it basically introduces you, and it tells them that who and what you are, and wants to talk to them about possibly doing something with their house. Again, this one, just like the other one, if you're going along the way and you either notice that it gets listed, or they call you and say, hey, I'm not interested, I'm not going to sell it for this time, you can just cut the campaign off for the rest of it, and you just delete the sending of the remaining cards. So that can be a very effective one. Vonda, are you going to go through the one that you had, or you want me to go right into the letter writing?
Sure. I'll show that real quick and then turn it back over to you.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
As Dave is saying there, this campaign, Dave Beeson Expired, that is something that you can just send out. It's already written. We're going to give you that at the end of the call. But if you want, you can take that idea and you can tweak it. You can edit it. You can make it a little bit more your own. And so you can take what we've done and then just edit it the way you would like. Here is one particular realtor who has done that. So I'm going to just show you what he's done to give you a couple of ideas. But he just went through and showed some different cards, maybe some things that really resonate with him. And then I'll just go into the first card and click continue. And then he's just done the same type of thing, but he's personalized it with his headshot and business card, actually, something he has on his business card, his information here. And of course, we do recommend when we give you the free campaigns, it's going to have the note in it, but then you'll need to add your signature, add your handwriting if you want, and I think it's a great idea to add your headshot or business card image, and you can scan your business card right on a scanner and then upload it as an image into SendOutCards. So that's an expired campaign that has been customized, so you can do that for your own as well. So there you go, Dave. We'll go back to your staying in touch.
Okay, now we're going to talk about staying in touch. One of the most critical things and one of the worst things that realtors tend to do is stay in touch, or they don't do, I apologize. And it's basically after the sale. Most clients 5 to 7 years later say they don't even remember who the person was, or they're not sure if they're even in the business. Again, Dave Beeson has a wonderful letter writing campaign, and his is basically a client for life. We have a 7-year campaign. This particular one, if you're going to open year 1 to 2, Vonda,
okay,
and open the card 1, the light blue one. That card is basically a congratulations card on your new home. You send that out as soon as you close. If you feel like you want to send them something along with it, you can add a gift. You don't have to, but this particular campaign just goes off, and it starts off with the dear first name, second name, and it says, "Thank you for giving me an opportunity to help you make a great move, and congratulations on your new home." And then it quotes William Shakespeare. And it's just done a note on the top, which is in my handwriting, and you won't see it that way. It's just text. And then our signatures are there. Maureen's and my signatures appear underneath that. It's just basically a thank you note. And then it'll go through the whole series like that. And it sends them one every month. If you feel that's a little too intense, that they're going to get 12 cards a year, you can actually take every second and third card out, or and you can go every quarter or whatever. You can go every other month, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Just customize it to fit exactly what your needs are. The question I would have is, if you sent out a card every month on SendOutCards and it was automatic, and at the end of 7 years, when typically somebody's ready to sell, you've spent $84 roughly to retain a customer that's going to pay you a lot more than $84. So it's a very inexpensive investment, and you can trim it the way you want to. You can send them brownies 1 year on their anniversary. You can send them any type of gift on the anniversary date. You can key it up to send a gift. And if you see it coming, which will be in your calendar, you can actually add something in particular. Anyway, so that's your client for life.
Great. Wonderful. And now I'm going to show you how, so the things that Dave has just shared with you, these are campaigns, and this is how simple it is. And you'll see that the Client for Life campaigns are broken up into 2-year segments, and so you can send the first 2 years, they'll get a card a month for 2 years. And the anniversary card will automatically go on the 12th month and the 24th month. And so you don't even have to think about that, and then just have in your calendar that you're going to start them on year 3, 4 after the 2 years. And so to do that is simply, you don't have to think about this every month. You just simply go to your contacts, and that's on the red toolbar. And let's say we're going to send Dave and Maureen. Let's say they just bought a house from us, and we're going to pull up their contact information in our contact manager. I'll just click View Contact. And here's Dave and Maureen and their address. And I can go up to the top and say Choose Campaign here. Choose the down arrow. Go to the Dave Beeson 1 and 2 year follow-up and click Send Campaign. That's it. And I will be then sending a card a month for 24 months just by clicking that button. Now remember, when we share these with you, we're going to show you how to do that here in just a minute. We'll share these with you, then go into each card and change it to your handwriting. Put your signature on it. Maybe upload your image. You can do any of the personalization you'd like to do, and you just save each card. Once you've personalized them, you're ready to do this step. You're ready to go, and each time you have a closing, you just pull up the person's name. Now, let's say you don't have them in your contacts yet. You can just go to Contacts, Add New Contact, which is the right underneath Contacts, Add New Contact, put in your client's name and address, and save. And then you'll pull them, go to Find Contact, search for their name, choose that campaign, and send. That's it. So whether you're doing maybe a Valentine's card, let's say, that says, I love my clients on the inside, that'd be a really neat thing to do. You could create the card in a campaign just by going to the Cards tab and clicking Campaigns. If you want to send this out to a group, you can click Create a New Campaign, choose your card, type your note, save, and you just name the campaign, and then you pull it up out of the list. When you go to your contacts, then pull up your contacts, choose the name of the campaign, and send, and it's out the door. Now, I want to point out to you, if you're new to SendOutCards, you can go to the Help button. We have a support line that's customer service that you can call to get help if you have a question. You also can chat with our customer service line. And even before doing either of those, you can go to tutorials. When you click on tutorials, you will see short videos that really train you on anything you want to do on the system. I want to point out just a couple of ones. Of course, the website overview. If you're brand new, watch this short video. But then what we are talking about today with the campaigns, this one that says how to create and send a campaign, it's 5 minutes long. Watch it. It just shows you exactly how to do what I just went through in words. You can watch the video, and it will show you exactly how to create that card and send it to a group. Also, importing your contacts. If you're new and you haven't gotten your contacts in the system yet, watch this 5-minute video. It will show you how to upload your contacts into the SendOutCards system so that you can take advantage of sending out the cards as we're talking about. And then there's one more that I want to highly recommend you watch, How to Use Picture Plus 2.0. We have found that actually from SendOutCards, over 60% of the cards that are mailed out are Picture Plus cards, which just simply means the person created their own card with their own images. And that is way more personal. Certainly a thank you card, that's a stock card. If you're used to just buying cards and sending thank yous, we have those too. But if you want to go a little bit further, go the extra mile, make it more personal, you can watch this Picture Plus video, and it will show you how to do those custom cards. I'm going to go now to the card catalog. By clicking on cards, go back into the card catalog. I'm going to go down to My Cards and show you some of, in fact, let's go to Picture Plus and then go to Shared Picture Plus. You can also share cards with other SendOutCards users. But I'm going to click on this particular card. This is an image that I uploaded. This is the template that I used, and click on Two-Panel Card. This is an invitation. Like, let's say you're having an open house, or you're having a brownie night for Valentine's or day. You're just doing something fun. You want to send out an invite. These are all elements that you can just click and drag over from elements to create your own custom card. And so this is a sample of a Picture Plus card. Also, the holidays at Thanksgiving or Christmas, New Year's, those are also great times to celebrate and send out a card. This is one we just sent, that we just sent out in December. And if I go into, again, this is just an element, just super easy to do if you watch that Picture Plus video. And we put a picture of our family on, and then when you click on Two-Panel, it just goes into the inside of the card. And we customized the inside of the card as well. And we were able to put our note there. And as Dave mentioned earlier, in the toolbar, you'll see that there is an insert name feature right here in the toolbar. So if I write dear space and then insert, and it gives me the choice, do I want first name, and spouse, last name, or spouse name, I chose on this one to put last name. So our cards would say, Dear Johnson family, and then here's our note in our handwriting. and a couple of pictures on the inside. So I was able to create this card, send it to hundreds of people with the click of a button. Again, these are all just wonderful relationship building ideas that you can use to stay in touch with your clients and show appreciation throughout the year. So whatever holiday may be coming up, you can take advantage of doing those mailings, and then you can also, of course, use that stay in touch after closing that Dave showed you to stay in touch monthly, or if you want that to be every other month, if you're going to put them into your holiday cards that you're going to do throughout the year and your birthday cards. So you can customize any of the campaigns we're showing you to suit your own needs. So any other comments, Dave, before we show them how to get the free campaigns?
No, I think you covered it all. We did a campaign out to a local neighborhood for New Year's here, and sent out a little over 500 cards. And we're getting people just stopping by the office right around our neighborhood here from the office.
Wonderful. Yeah, people love these and they really respond. It's quite amazing when you start sending cards, especially the ones that are more relationship building, how almost always you'll get a call, a text, an email, something reaching out to you saying thank you so much for the card, it meant so much. And so it's just a wonderful way to be able to stay connected, and it makes your clients feel connected to you, which is number one in building your business and being successful. So we're going to show you how you can get these free campaigns. First of all, to use the system, you will need to get a SendOutCards account, and that is, as a customer, absolutely free to do. You can get back to the person that invited you to the call, and they will help you get set up on that. You can get set up within just a couple of minutes. In fact, if you ask them for their ID number, you can actually go to the system and get yourself signed up, or you can call them and they'll walk you through it. So you'll go to SendOutCards.com, and when you do that, you can click Join Now, and it's going to give you the options. You can get started. There's two different types of accounts. You can get started as a customer, which there's no upfront cost to do that. You just purchase your cards as you go, and the cards are less than you're going to spend at the store. Or you could get started with an affiliate type product, our program. It's called Marketing Distributor Package, and you can then get paid back on all of the cards and gifts that you send out for the rest of your life. And anyone you refer the system to, you are going to get a commission, a percentage of the cards and gifts that they send out, just simply for recommending it. At SendOutCards, we do not spend millions of dollars on advertising. We simply let our happy customers share it with other people, and then that way you can very easily get your cards paid for. It helps you to be more giving because you're not so worried about the cost of sending out those cards and gifts because it's paying for itself. And, of course, if you share this with more people, you can also have a side income stream coming in from just recommending this excellent product. So the way you would get started is you would just click on Join Now, and it will walk you through putting in your personal information. That marketing distributor account, it says here it's $395. That is not a yearly cost. That is a lifetime. So just a one-time $395 gives you the system with equivalent to 50 cards loaded into the system. Also, it gives you a couple of websites, so then anyone that is interested in the product, you can just send them simply to that website that SendOutCards is hosting for you, and they get started with a customer account or the marketing distributor account, and you get paid a commission on all the cards and gifts they send forever. So that's pretty simple. And you also are able to use this account, and every time you send a card or anyone who you've signed up for a customer account sends a card, your website that's hosted by SendOutCards will be on the back of every card that's mailed out. So just simply by using the product and being giving and staying in touch with your clients, you would be sharing with them the link that anyone who orders cards and gifts off of that link pays you a commission forever. So this actually is an option to build a residual income. This is something where once somebody starts using it, we have an 80% retention rate. Once they start using it, you're going to be getting a check month after month after month just simply by introducing them to it. So it's a very simple side income stream that you can bring in. Just talk to the person that invited you to the call, and they will help you get started on any of these accounts that you'd like to use. Once you have your account set up, you will have what we call a username. And the username is what you're going to use to share those campaigns with your account. So I'm going to log out of my own personal account. And so as soon as you have your username, you're going to go to SendOutCards.com. You're going to put in username Downs, D-O-W-N-S team. It's all run together, Downs team. So D-O-W-N-S-T-E-A-M. You put that in for the username and the password, and this is going to take you to our sample account where we have put these campaigns in there so that you can share them with yourself. So I'm going to go to Cards and click on Campaigns. So as soon as you have a SendOutCards ID number, you can go and do this. So you're going to click on Campaigns, and you'll see the campaigns that we have talked about, plus others that are here enlisted. You can share any of them that you want with yourself. But first of all, I want to point out the Dave Beeson Expired campaign. That's one that Dave Moore just talked about. Then you've got your first 2 years of staying in touch, your third and fourth year, your fifth and sixth year, and your seventh year of staying in touch after closing. And then you also have the 3 campaigns. Dave talked about sending out the 5-day greeting card campaign. Also, if you want that in a postcard format in 3 days. And here's another one you can take a look at. These are all different campaigns that Dave uses. And you're welcome to take a look at any of the rest of the campaigns that you'd like to use. But all you do is simply buy the campaign that you want to share with yourself, click on Share, the button over to the right. Put in your ID number right here. If you're a customer, that ID number starts with an R, just a little R, and then a number. If you do the marketing distributor account, it'll just be a number. You put in your number and you click Share Campaign, and then you'll get a message saying this campaign has been shared successfully. Then you will log into your personal account, and you'll go to Cards, and you will have a note. You go to Campaigns, Cards, and then click Campaigns. You'll have a note at the top here that will say someone has sent you a campaign. Click here to accept. You click the accept button, and then it will be in alphabetical order in your campaigns in your account. So hopefully it's pretty simple. And again, get back to the person that invited you to the call if you have any questions on that, on how to get an account set up or how to get these free campaigns loaded into your account so that you can start using them immediately. Also, we'd like to invite you back to the call. We are going to be hosting this call, and there will be different tips, some similar, some different, shared each month. You are welcome to attend that with us. We're going to be doing that on the second Friday of every month starting in February, and that will be at 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And talk to the person that invited you to the call and just say, please send me the invites as those happen. I'd like to join you. And then, of course, if you get started with the marketing distributor account, you can also invite people to the call, and that will also help build a side income on the side of your real estate business by using a very nice professional real estate building tool in your real estate business. So thank you so much for joining the call. Thanks to Dave Moore for your wonderful tips and the success in your real estate business using this product. Thanks so much for joining us. Please join us anytime. We'll talk to you